Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, June the 15th, and you're watching KLDCS TV News. I'm Molly McCormick with the latest. As classes are winding down for this year and final marks are rolling in, the KLDCS Scholarship and Bursary Committee have been working very hard for this year's grads behind the scenes. Students at KLDCS have many opportunities for some really good local and provincial scholarships because of this dedicated group of teachers led by Mr. LaRouche and Ms. Ryan. The committee is responsible for managing the scholarship funds, determining recipients, and handing out the cash. Some scholarships are about having high marks, whereas other ones are given out for how much you contribute to the community, and many require both. It is never too early or too late to start thinking about how you might get involved in your community. You could help clean up, you could do some volunteer hours, get involved with a group, or even just start some extracurricular activities. Not only will it make you have a happier, fuller life, it could also get you set up for some sweet cash on your graduation night, and I know that everyone would like some extra money to help pay for university fees. If you have any questions about scholarships and bursaries, please contact Mr. LaRouche or Ms. Ryan. Before we hop right into the announcements, here's Murph with another joke.
It's Murph here with Murph's Morning Funny. What do you call a picture of a bookcase?
I don't know. What do you call a picture of a bookcase?
A selfie.
Thanks again, Murph. I really enjoyed that one. Now we have two very important announcements from DSB1. Firstly, DSB1 is conducting a return to classroom and worksite survey. They would like input from everyone that is connected to the school on how September might look. So take a few minutes and go to the dsb1.ca website and have your voice heard. It's right there on the front page, you can't miss it, and just a reminder, this survey is only open until June 22nd, so make sure to get it done quick. Secondly, to improve communication with families, DSB1 is adding SMS text messaging to its school messenger notification service. If you or your parents have a cell number on file with the school, you will have already received a request and instructions to opt in for the service. If you wish to add or change the number the school has on file for you, please call the school or email kldcs@dsb1.ca. Now we're all going to take a trip to the principal's desk. Today, Mr. McMillan is going to tell us what to do with all the school iPads.
Hello, KLDCS students. I'd like to start by saying thank you to all of you who came in to collect your personal items as part of our locker content distribution. Now, many of you are probably wondering about your school iPads and what the plan is for them over the summer. So there's a couple of things you need to be aware of. If you are in grades 7 to 11, we are asking that you just hang on to your iPad, and then when school resumes, we'll get them sorted out then. However, if you are a graduating student or you are not returning to KLDCS in the fall, there will be a drop-off day. It is scheduled for June the 29th. We are asking that you bring your iPad, or if you have a sports uniform or school textbooks, please return them on that day. There will be some announcements in our school social media, but I just wanted to give you a heads up that June 29th, we will be collecting items from graduating students. Thank you, take care, and be well.
Thanks, Mr. McMillan. Now, we all know that during this quarantine, Mrs. Kaser's music class has been doing some phenomenal video audio projects, including I'm Still Standing, 6 Feet Apart. All of those videos were just amazing, and to see everybody just come together, sing, dance, it's extremely wonderful. Now, here to present us a little sneak peek of the next project, which will be shown Friday this week, is Jack and Pepra. Take it away, boys.
All right, I am here with Pepra Achimpong of the KLDCS music class, and we're here today to talk about his latest and final project with music class, working on the song Bigger Love by John Legend. All right, so Pepra, can you tell us a little bit about your final project?
Well, as you said, the name of the project is Bigger Love, and its purpose is to pretty much share love, to help people understand that even though we're in this crisis of a pandemic, even though we're all far apart and have to social distance, we're still closer together. We're still, in a sense, in love with each other, not to be odd or anything about it, but we have that brotherly love for each other. We're all struggling to do the same thing, so we should help each other when needed.
Okay. What makes this project different from the other music projects that you've done with the music class, such as I'm Still Standing and 6 Feet Apart?
Well, this is one of our bigger projects. First of all, we have a lot more musicians, dancers, and other talented folks joining us to help make this project a success, right? And not to mention, we're trying to hit on a very, very important topic, because right now everyone's going through hardships and we want to encourage them as best as we can. So it's very important that this project is as big a success as possible.
All right, very good. What do you enjoy most about this song and its artists?
Well, lots of things, honestly, but I have to say, for me, as a musician, I adore the instrumentals and the message the song itself carries, because it's very encouraging for me personally. It's helped me through some of my hardest times in isolation when I feel lonely and I hear the song. It helps me to realize that I'm not alone, that there are others just like me who are, still thriving, even though they're isolated from their loved ones, from their friends and, coworkers. So it just helps to encourage and bring peace and calm of mind to a person when they hear, in my opinion.
Okay. So yeah, so it's kind of a good energetic song that came out at just the right time to help those who are physically distancing. All right. Personally, what do you enjoy most about singing and participating in musical productions?
Honestly, so music is a medium, right? And it's used to help express oneself. And for me, I like being able to express myself. It's part of my culture. It's part of what I grew up in. So for as long as I've known, I've always been surrounded by music. And so being able to do it is like going back to my roots, being able to like show the world what I'm made of, that I am here to kind of leave my footprint on others,
Okay.
Yeah.
And certainly it helps develop creativity, and you can apply music, the medium, to a lot of other aspects in life, like storytelling and different artistic showings.
Oh, absolutely, for sure, yes.
Do you think more students should get involved? Do you think there's enough students involved in these musical productions at the school, and why?
Well, there's no such thing as enough, right? We can always have more if people are willing to participate. But personally, I think that it would be a great idea for people to, to participate more, to go out and experience the course for themselves, because honestly, music class for me personally has helped me to grow as a person, helped me to get better at articulating my emotions and my thoughts. And it's a great way to start, even for those who aren't super talented, So honestly, I think, yes, people should consider trying it out, even if it's just for the heck of it,
Mm-hmm. And there's also a music club in case you can't fit the music class onto your schedule.
Yes, those are always fun.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you for your time, Pepra. Be sure to check out the Big Your Love project when it releases sometime next week, I believe.
Yes.
Or I guess I suppose it would be this week. All right. Handing it back over to the KLDCS news team.
Thank you both so much for coming to the show to tell us about that. I'm so excited to see it all come together. Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the show, the check-in. Today we're checking in with Jack's mother, Mrs. Wooldridge.
In the bright morning light of a messy kitchen lies a freshly made cup of hand-ground, fair trade flavored coffee designed to be as satisfying as milk is to babies. Hi, I'm Mrs. Wooldridge, and if you love distance learning as much as I do, then you'll appreciate the craftsmanship and quality of a hot morning beverage that wakes you up for another productive day of synchronized Zoom lessons, detailed Google Classroom assignments, and deep-diving Showbie files, providing instructions to the hard-working students in their individual dwellings. At your workspace, taste the difference a hot beverage can make in your morning. When you sit with your preferred device, ready to dedicate yourself to your tasks, you'll be set up for success in distance learning when you remember to stay hydrated with a steaming cup of hot brown bean water, or hot brewed dried herbs, or a latte, iced cap, smoothie, espresso, hot chocolate, hot chalky, plain heated H2O with lemon, mocha.
Thank you for checking in, Mrs. Wooldridge. You've made me really thirsty for something with caffeine in it. I could go for an iced coffee at Tim's right now, or an espresso from downstairs. Whew. I need my caffeine. Joe knows this. That brings us to the end of today's show. I hope that you guys once again had fun watching, enjoyed the show, and we will see you bright and early Wednesday morning. Signing off is me, Molly McCormick. Bye.